Yeah. I can hit the mark.
Chris Paul was widely regarded as the best traditional point guard in the league, and pairing him with James Harden created the most intriguing backcourt in the history of the NBA.
Hey, you guys need help?
No, we're good.
Yeah, I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit the club, drink a gallon of Crystal. I can hit them all. I can hit them.
Anything else?
Oh, and chili fries.
2 up chili fried!
Daryl Morey parted ways with 7 players, including Patrick Beverley and Sam Dekker, along with a first-round pick to acquire Paul.
I mean, it's been unbelievable because for me, think about it, my whole career has been pretty much, pounding the hell out of it, and
there's people who thought you liked that so much you wouldn't want to share with him.
I ain't got nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? For us, it's all about building what's best for our team.
How much did the end of the playoffs for you sit with you over the summer?
It was frustrating, just because we had a really good year, which nobody expected it, and just the way it ended it hurt. But time to get better, and then you just you get ready for this year.
The sweeping organizational changes that began during the summer of 2016 continued over the summer of 2017. While the addition of Chris Paul to the backcourt boosted the team's offensive potential, Jeff Bzdelik's defense was bolstered by adding P.J. Tucker and Mbah A Moute. Lesley Alexander, who had owned the Houston Rockets since the early 90s, finalized an agreement to sell the team to Houston native, Tilman Fertitta.
Rockets owner Lesley Alexander has agreed to a deal to sell the Rockets to Houston billionaire Tilman Fertitta for $2.2 billion. That would be a record for an NBA franchise, topping the $2 billion that Steve Ballmer paid to purchase the LA Clippers. Fertitta, the owner of Landry's Inc., one of the nation's biggest restaurant corporations.
We are thrilled to be joined by the new owner, the hometown owner of the Houston Rockets. Thank you, Tilman Fertitta, for being here. And I want to start off playing out just a little bit of my conversation with your GM and your head coach now, Daryl Morey and Mike D'Antoni. In this clip, Morey's talking a little bit about his motivation for trying to take down the Warriors.
Well, I mean, I'd like to say it's because we had a meeting or whatever, but the reality is James Harden's, top 1, 2, 3 in the league in his prime. So, we're going for it. We're always going for it, but we're really going for it because of that. And we get him in his prime now, Chris Paul in his prime. We're excited. So I mean, we don't have there's no option of hibernating. So.
And you've faced the Warriors right off tomorrow night, so we can see how well this works. I mean, look, it's all great for Daryl Morey to go in and say, we're not hibernating, we're not conceding, we're going all in. Those checks are going to be signed by you, however. Are you all in on this idea, especially as the luxury tax bill eventually comes around?
Yeah, absolutely. If you have a chance to get into the finals, you don't worry about the luxury tax, even if you know that it'll get you to the Western Conference Finals. The name of the game is to get to the Western Conference Finals, and then anything can happen. You can win that, and once you're in the finals, then you have injuries and everything else happens, and it's hard to repeat in any sport.
Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck on your show, and good luck tomorrow night up in the Bay.
We won't need it. It'll be easy, of course.
Oh, boy.
No.
Hey,
let me tell you something. No, I'm just kidding. Take it easy on us, please, Warriors.
Appreciate it.
Chris Paul and the Rockets will be in Oakland tonight taking on those Warriors. The Warriors are minus 240 favorite. So, barring injury, which you can say that about any single team in the league, right? Is there any reason to believe the Warriors are not going to win it again, third time in 4 years?
As long as the world don't win, I see them winning it. Like we all say, injury or the world doesn't end, they'll win it. I don't see anybody stopping these guys.
Kicks it out. Thompson on fire, hits again. Gordon made the move on balance.
Ball like Chris Paul. I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit the club, drink a gallon of Crystal. I can hit them all. I can hit them all. Hey, yeah. Shooting jumpers in the first quarter.
Looking for Thompson. Well, Tucker hits both. For 3. Livingston on the back top, played by Kay, gets to the rim, he fires, he scores! No basket.
It is over. Houston wins as you see them celebrating.
He did it. On a drag.
What's it like to have Tilman Fertitta? I know it's new. What did you think when he stormed the court after you guys won your opener in Golden State?
I love his energy. I mean, his energy excites our team. It fits our team well. I mean, he's the man. The most money ever spent for an NBA team. It says for itself, but he's a businessman. You know, and hopefully these next few years I'll learn a lot from him, and you know, we'll see where it goes.
You know, I don't know if you know this, James, but you're sitting next to the only undefeated NBA owner. He's never lost a game as an NBA owner. I mean, it's incredible. Thank you so much, James. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate
Have a great
you guys.
season.
James Harden on the switch, has Noel on him, so he puts it up over him. Harden steps back. He says, I'm hot. Give it to me.
He's on fire.
James Harden is burning up the building. Harrison Barnes again. Look at that Mbah A Moute just stick that arm out and flick it away. Nice pass to good home opener for the Houston Rockets. They win their third game in a row, 2 on the road.
Down by 2, now they're out of timeouts. Eric Gordon will trigger the inbounds in the same spot with Embiid guarding him. And here we go, they get it in Anderson. Back to Harden in the corner. Gordon steps right, shoots for the win, and he gets it! Eric Gordon beats the buzzer, and the Rockets have come from behind to win a stunning game here in Philadelphia.
The Houston Rockets once again got off to an impressive start to the season in their second year under Mike D'Antoni. On November 16th, the team put up 90 points on the Phoenix Suns in the first half of a blowout win, the first of what became a 14-game winning streak.
Should I finger roller off the glass to Blake Griffin? 10 things go through my brain when I drive the lane. I might teardrop a floater, let it fall like the rain. Change lanes, change lanes. I only fly private planes. Drop 100K on a chain like Wilt Chamberlain. Change the game, but I'd rather change my clothes. If I don't like it in your city, I can change my zip code. Real ball like Chris Paul. I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit the club, drink a gallon of Crystal. I can hit them all. I can hit them all. Yeah, I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul.
Not finished, Capela will put that one in.
Chris Paul, James Harden and Eric Gordon formed one of the deadliest backcourts and highest scoring offenses in basketball history.
Just behind the back dribble himself. Jokic didn't know where it was at.
The front court of Ariza, Dekker and Mbah A Moute along with big man, Clint Capela, helped the team become one of the toughest defenses in the league whilst providing enough options on offense to supplement the explosive backcourt.
There's this Euro step. Whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness. Now it's over to Harden. Harden sets, fires, hits. Cold-blooded three by James Harden. And a timeout. Look at Chris directing traffic, telling him exactly what he wants. 6 seconds down to 5 on the shot clock. Chris Paul to the basket, lays it up, won't go down. PJ Tucker! The Rockets need a stop. 5.7 left. Kuzma, ball stripped. PJ Tucker got the ball back for the Rockets. And that will do it. A double overtime victory by Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets. 148 to 142.
Sources told me after the game, 4 Rockets players, James Harden, Chris Paul, Gerald Green, and Trevor Ariza, literally breached the Clippers locker room, went through a back hallway that connects the Rockets locker room with the Clippers, got into the room. They were calling for Austin Rivers, Blake Griffin. Security got to them before there was any contact. The Clipper players saw them come in, I was told. They jumped up to their feet, but there was no physical confrontation. And while that was going on, Rocket center Clint Capela
was knocking on the front door of the locker room. He was not let in.
I am the one who knocks.
You know, as the Clippers privately were saying, there was probably really only one person who knew that you could get from the visiting locker room where the Rockets were to the Clipper locker room through that back door, and that would obviously be Chris Paul, who played several seasons in LA.
I mean, it's always like that when you hoop, especially when you're playing against former team and stuff like that. All the emotions that go into it, seeing the familiar faces and stuff like that. You know, for us, we got to be better. Get them the credit they won the game.
Wait, come on, man.
Numerous social media reports that LAPD was called.
LAPD was called. See these two, man. Come on, man.
You know why they're laughing?
Come on, man.
Because they would.
Oh, man. What can I help you? Now, what can I help you?
Going out the back.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm in the Staples Center in the back hallway. 3 players that play for the Rockets.
Could you tell her how he looks? He's about 5'11", 5'10".
Well, they have on shorts, and a couple of them have towels on.
What's his name, sir?
Right.
Chris Paul. Gerald Green.
Is this a play call?
And James Harden.
Play calling us.
Harden, Curry switches off, 4 to shoot. Harden shake and bake, steps back, three-pointer, bang!
On January 28, 2018, they once again defeated the Phoenix Suns, this time kick-starting a 17-game winning streak.
And Harden. Harden steps back, fires. Go! James Harden is the new scoring one-game champion for the Houston Rockets, and Calvin Murphy on his feet.
The Rockets are 37-13. You know what's significant about that record of 37-13?
That might have been the year that we won the championship.
Ties the 93-94 Rockets for the best 50-game start in franchise history.
Top, back, neon python suplex. Drop 50K on my ruby red Rolex. Drinking and scoring, thinking, chopping, blaze under foreign. Bank account soaring like DeAndre Jordan. Tattoos on my arm, I was raised on the farm. But I can cruise on 22s, hit threes like Matt Barnes. Shaking dice in Boston. Don't matter what it's costing, tint darker than coffee. My mouth looks like ice hockey. Rip rolling ball like Chris Paul.
Harden from Lake Minnetonka.
Mike D'Antoni is just a flat-out offensive genius.
What D'Antoni has done is have one guy take most of the shot, but this guy still gets multiple double-digit assists.
I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit them all and ball like Chris Paul. I can hit the club, drink a gallon of Cristal.
What James Harden to me is what he's accomplished. You know, 3 years ago, we said, I would hate to play with this guy.
Yeah.
He dribble, and then shoots a step back three.
I remember when you said that.
And that would not be no fun. But this guy has made the transition to, he is just a great, great player.
Oh, man, Harden. Oh, he stared at Wesley Johnson, and then he hits a three. Wow. He put him on the deck, and then he hesitated.
Following their undefeated February, the Houston Rockets dropped an away game in Toronto before immediately picking up where they left off, earning 11 consecutive victories for their third double-digit winning streak of the season.
In the corner, Gerald Green. Gerald Green hits the three, and the Rockets, with only their second lead of the game.
The team finished the year with a franchise record and league-best, 65 wins. After narrowly missing out on the 2017 MVP award to Russell Westbrook, James Harden wouldn't be denied in 2018. He became the third Houston Rocket in the franchise's history to be crowned the most valuable player of the NBA.
Wow. All glory to God, man. All glory to God. Wow. Huge shout out to the NBA and all the legends that paved the way for me to be able to play this game like I do. Huge shout out to the Rockets, man. The whole city of H-Town and moms. I'm not gonna get here. I'm not gonna get emotional. I'm not doing all that. But she's my backbone. Good times, bad times. Yeah, man. We only get one life, and I'm happy she's my mom. Like, I wouldn't have it no other way, for real. 6th man of the year to the MVP. Shout out to all the youngest, man. I got a dream. It's a vision out there. Go take it. Go chase that dream. Right. I'll see y'all next year. Swag.